Hi guys, I'm Boris. Welcome to Rust. This will be my first gaming video. I want to show you a little bit about this game. This is one of my favorite game ever. I played over 1200 hours with it and I still feel I am a beginner. It's a really hard game, but I really enjoy it. I hope you will like it too. Okay, so we are in the main menu. We have many options as usual, which is maybe different from some other games. I'm not too sure what game you playing right now. But so we have servers. All servers got wiped sometimes. We have monthly, weekly, bi-weekly servers to play with. I prefer usually weekly or bi-weekly server, simply because I work full time, so I have no time to play 24/7, unfortunately. The monthly servers are a little bit too harsh for me. There are many pro gamers who play 24/7, major clans, and so almost impossible to don't get raided. So yeah. However, I play in a small team right now. I only have 1 to 2 teammates usually with me. We prefer to play servers weekly, bi-weekly, and if possible, which ones are limited to 3. The music was a little bit too loud. So, which are usually limited to 2 or 3 duos or trios, because otherwise there are many servers with full of pro gamers and major clans, and you can't keep up with them. So they have unlimited resources, extremely large bases, and so they're professional and there's a lot of them. Okay, so there are official servers, communities, modded servers. Communities, I don't really know what does it mean. I never really played on them, but I see it's favorited one on PvE. That's boring. Everybody got everything easily. This is mostly a PvP orientated game, so PvE is good when you start and you want to explore the game, but otherwise it's a little bit get boring so quick. There are modded servers, which usually modded like extra loot. You can get some special kits at start, because otherwise you just start with a rock in your hand at the seaside. So modded servers are modded. I also don't like this make a game too easy, too quick, and losing the essential of this game. So I have a few favorites. Now we are playing on this one, Rustified.com US Trio. Trio means only trios can. Your crew cannot be more than 3 member. So this is the right one for us. This is on a bi-weekly server. Vanilla is the map what we are playing on. You always get after every wipe, you get a randomly generated brand new map. So nothing the same, never. There are how many players on the server and the ping. When you're a beginner, really beginner, I don't recommend 2 basic servers, because we shouldn't be able to survive, and you will not enjoy the game. You will give up very quick, because impossible without knowing how the game is really. So without experience, I don't recommend to start with the 2 basic server. When I was really on the beginnings, I tried to find a server with like this server. The limit is 200 people, and now playing 197. This is a fresh wipe, 3 hours old only, so this is will be exciting. So this is too way overpopulated, even for me. I will die plenty many of times. And now I am alone, so it's make everything just even harder. So if you want to try, I would say you can start with less than 25 to 50% um, of population, active population on the server. That could be a right one. That's not too boring, but not too busy. Obviously, if you're unlucky, if you have a bad luck and you settle down next to a major clan, full with professional shooters, then you are in trouble. Okay, so okay, let's see what we got here. When you hit the button, you get a quick. I don't know what is it called. Quick. What is this? How you would call this? I don't know. So this picture. This contains the details of the server. Nothing extra. Max 3 players authorized on the TC, and some rules maybe written down here. And that's it. So let's get started. Join to the server. The loading is usually long, so if you can, please install this game onto an SSD or M2 SSD. Faster is better, and you will need a better and relative good internet connection as well. Um, Now, because this is a full, this is fresh wipe. This server is full, so we are in queue, in line. This is bad because 30 players ahead of me. If you find this boring, or maybe I will stop recording too, I don't know. But if you find it boring, just fast forward it. I can't because this is a real time. On the top left corner, you can see my CPU temperature all time. This is not too bad. 56 Celsius degrees Celsius. I hope it will sound like that because now I making my first video, so I don't know what can I expect. Um, yeah, there will be a lot thing. I think I will pause this and alright guys, a little bit change. Unfortunately, that server was way over to way way over way overflow, and I had just no time to no patience to wait it. So I find another server. This is very similar to that one. The difference is only this is a weekly server, and this is called an rusticated.com EU trio. That was a US trio, same trio server. So, and the only difference is it's just not bi-weekly, it's a weekly. Because we
got a fresh vibe. Doesn't make sense for now. We will play on this one at this time. Uh, as you can see, the loading screen is really um, take a long time. We can see while it's loading, 162 player out of 175 is playing, and yeah, almost loaded in. So hopefully spanner is spawning the bird. Spawning. However, you need an SSD if you want to play this game. Also need a good CPU unit and a good graphic card too. I'm playing on a 3060 Ti now. It's good enough. I can play it on almost on the highest, ultra highest settings. Just a little bit I like to cut back because we really need FPS in this game. Um, I don't like when it's dropping under 60 because then I have no chance against pro gamers. I don't have chance anyway because I'm not a good shooter, but okay. We can say we spawned. This is how it looks like. We are waking up on a beach. We are naked, and we only have a rock with us. Uh, Now I try to look around first. Where are we? Is here anyone? There is a base. Let's explore this one. If we are lucky enough, this base is abandoned, and then we can get some loot. This is also azot water, so we cannot drink unfortunately. It's because it's salty. On the right you can see the health level and the thirsty level, it doesn't make sense either, and the hungry level indicator, whatever. So we need food, urgent, some water, which is drinkable, and if we could we should charge our health, but the problem is that the game is really busy, so first of all we need to find a place to settle. These are the monuments on the game. They are really important, so we need to settle somewhere around close enough to be able to reach on feet, but not too close, because then pro players will find our base and they will going to raid us. I would prefer usually outposts or lunch sites, but at this time those are too far. Maybe the supermarket and the train yard is better. I'm not too sure. The best could be somewhere about P8, but the problem is I am afraid anyone else um, think the same. Also there is a harbor, and harbor I usually like because that's a large site, not too basic. There is there we can burn our fuel, we can recycle our scraps, so that could be good, but that's too far at this time. I will prefer P8 or P7. Okay, let's see. Where are we? On the top there is an I forgot how is it called. What is this? Okay, nobody knows. So that's what you can do. No, whatever. So this will indicate our direction. Okay. Compass. That's a compass. Okay, so first of all, I tried to cut the trees in this at this time. Sorry, I lost the original voice. I'm beginner and unfortunately somehow I turned off my microphone, so that's why I'm talking, making a voice after the video. It's a little bit, we'll see how it is, maybe good, maybe bad, we'll see. So when you farm trees, you should prefer to hit the red cross, because that gives you a bonus. As you see on the red cross, without a red cross you got, I guess, only 8 or 5, and with a cross it's always doubled. Bigger trees give you more, smaller trees usually give you less wood. There is some mushrooms, that is food, and the food is really important on the beginnings because it's hard to find, and we cannot yet hunt any animals because we are out, have no good chance to be succeed. Okay, I wanna check this base. It's small and ugly. No good alright for us. Let's go forward, and on the right you see that was a sulfur, and the other one, the darker one, was a metal. Those are very important. You will be able to make a furnace and you can burn them and make gunpowder and metal fragment, which can make metal doors, windows, walls, whatever metal you need. Okay, summer farming. The farming is the beginning, and when you are alone it's take a long time, but you must do that. So that's how the monuments looks like. Some of them are radioactive, so you need a special glove to be able to go in safely. Not all, but yeah, usually the major ones are radioactive. The airport and airfield, and I don't know, satellite dish, and that's another sulfur on the right. And there is a rock, that will be the second. Usually we build with rock. First I build with wood. First we just need a shelter, and then we will improve and expand our bases. There is a bear. Those are very dangerous on the beginning because you have no any you have no anything to protect yourself. Yeah, we have to avoid them. That is how the supermarket looks like. Those are very good monuments, small, easy to get around, and a lot to farming, but the problem is usually they are so busy, so when you go you have to be very careful, and there is not a lot of place to hide. Once you are inside, there is only 3 rooms. On the left you can see the recycling machine. That's really a very important stuff in the future. So as you can see, once you are in, it is quite good to protect, quite easy to protect. But when you want to come in, this is so dangerous. You have no way to escape in case of emergency. So there is an open field and nothing to protect you if there is somebody with like a gun or even just with an arrow. There is another base on the right, was stone. Usually stone bases are strong enough, unless you have very bad neighbors. There is some more stone. We already made our first spare, which is a good stuff, but doesn't really useful. You can hunt down maybe some small animals with it. Oh, that's the first gunshot what we heard. And this server. Okay, wow. No, we cannot go that way anymore because there is pro gamers, and they have really advanced technology. So we choose another location, which is maybe good for us. Hoping for the best, but not too fuck. That's good. Again. Okay, we die. Welcome to the rust. This is what it is. And now we lost everything and we will wake up again. I hope, my friend, you are very happy. You killed a naked. Mr. Crash. I will hunt you down one day. Okay, so we are again on the seaside. At least we got some rivers, but all the monuments are so far. First I thought I wanna go to R3, but the problem was that was too far and too risky to go there because it's almost dark, and believe me, you don't want to walk in the rust when it's dark because it's so dangerous. We have a torch, but the problem with the torch, everybody can see you, but you cannot see anyone or anything. There is some sweet water. As I mentioned, the rivers are usually sweet water, and near rivers you can find some vegetables like potatoes, corns, or even pumpkins, if you are lucky enough. So we need to find another place to go. M4 looks great. There is some monument nearby, but it's too dark to go. Move on. And as you can hear, somebody is there, or something is there, and I am sure that was stronger than we are. Okay, we try the impossible, keep walking on the dark, and hope to try our destination without dying again. It's not that easy. Our CPU temperature is getting higher, but it's still acceptable. I may it will increase the fan speed because now I'm making videos and the processor is handling higher loads, so maybe that's why, but now it's dropping back. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know in comment, what do you think? Is it worth it to increase the noise but reduce the temperature, or this is still acceptable? Okay, oh, I heard some things, that's why I tried to ask, who the hell are you and what do you want, and please go away, because I am so freaking scared. I tried to run away, unfortunately. Oh, there is a fire, you see? Fuck, somebody there. Hopefully, coming towards us. Just have to run away. He's maybe armed. Try to get contact with him, but luckily he is running away. Maybe he's more scared than we are. or he had a big loot on him and he don't want to fight with us and potentially lose everything. Okay, so now again something is coming. I think it should be a bear. That's not too dangerous, it's far enough. At least I hope. So yeah, here we start to build our first bases. When you build your first base, I would recommend base minimum. If you are alone, you need one square only and an air lock if you can. But the most important, you just need some shelter as soon as you can. That's the first step in the game. To build it, you need food. That's the basic material to build. With the rock a little bit hard to farm enough. Take a little bit of time, especially because at night you cannot see the red cross, so you have less chance to hit the bonus. As you can see, I only have 5 food with each hit. This is not great. And the bear is still around, so yeah, hope we don't gonna die. Wow, shit, he's still on the right. And now birds. You never know what kind of update you got, so birds was not dangerous just yet, but who knows, maybe we will get a new update and you will be at risk by the birds too. We need some more wood. For the very beginning, at least you need, I guess, about 1000 wood for a TC and at least 2 to 3000 for the first very basic base. So let's take a little bit of time, but worth it, because then we can make a storage box and we can store our stuff. So even if we die, we don't lose everything, because we don't have to carry everything on us. So this is the very first step. Okay, so that's the plan, building plan. Yeah, you'll have to try to build your base on a flat surface if possible. But because it's too dark, too risky to move on, so I decided to build my first base just over here. Doesn't really matter. If it's really bad, then in the future we can build another base. That's why the first base doesn't need to be too large. So there is a triangle. That's a great second, because that only have 2 walls instead of 4 plus the roof. So if you put a square, you need way more wood than to build a triangle. But the triangle is not big enough. That's why the minimum is 1 square for the toolbox and still we'll have enough room for a few storage boxes. And a triangle can work as an air lock. So if you put 2 doors on, even if somebody just hiding right next to your base and kill you when you step out, they cannot go in because the other door is locked. So that's why we need the airlock. Most people, include me, do that. If they aren't that professional, even if they're professional, it is a really, the rest is an unfair game at all. Very, very unfair. Okay, so with the hammer you can upgrade your building. So the first you need a building plan and a hammer. The building plan is build the building and the hammer is to upgrade the building. I already made my first wooden door. This is a very basic door, doesn't feel as strong, but nakeds can, so it can keep out nakeds. If the player has some advanced technology like fire thrower or anything like that, or even just a shotgun, then you lost. So they will be able to get through on this very easily. We still need some more wood to build our TC. But again, somebody nearby. Okay, we just put our first door in place. It's really important which side is opening. Later you can change it, but it's not that easy to decide. I made a mistake there because I left the door open accidentally. You never leave your door open. Okay, so now I try to upgrade my base with that very, very basic food, easily destroyable. The wood is better, but as you can see from the roof, if somebody is jumping onto my roof, they still can see inside, so they know what is in my base, and that's what we don't want to. So we need to upgrade it to stone as soon as we can. Now, first of all, we need TC. The TC will give us a building privilege. So with that, no one can build nearby. That's a good sign. We hate neighbors in Russia. And also, if you don't have a TC, your building will decay. So that's another thing what we don't want. A pumpkin. I love pumpkin. That give you a lot of energy, water, and even health. And you can put on your head if you are ugly, like I am. So, still need some wood. I don't know why I did not hit the freaking axe. I don't even was looking for it. Good question. So, buddies, come on. You are better than that. Come on, you can do it. That is a fractus. Come on, almost. Oh, yes! Good boy. Yeah. After 1200 hours, still not able to hit the ground. It's me. Okay. The DC's almost there. I guess. I'm moving in. Nope. We need some more wood. We need 1,000 and we just have 890. Don't ask me why I did not check before I ran into the house. But it's me. Yeah. Now the truth is I am after a 10-hour shift. I'm a little bit tired. So I make more mistakes than usually. We are over there now. On the right you can see when you hit the tree how many trees you have, how many woods you have. So also now we have 1074, 1084, so we don't, but I keep it. Okay, so no one around. Go inside, boys. Get your TC done. And let's finish the first part of your video. I hope you enjoyed, guys, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and hit the like button, keep me motivated. And that's it for now, I guess. Let's see how professionals place their first TC. What are you doing, boys? Come on. Come on. No. Put the TC down. Come on. You can do it, bro. Don't know what am I doing. I'm sure I was talking about something, but I forgot and I lost the entire record. I'm not a professional video YouTuber, but with your subscriptions and like, I will improve. That's our final dance, and see you later.